minutes, as if people were ready to join.
Sounds good. We'll give it a few moments as if listeners are tuning in. Just let me know when you'd like to kick things off.
Thanks, Alex.
You're welcome. Just say the word when you're ready.
I will.
All right. Here we go.
No, hang
Whenever
on.
you're ready.
When I'm ready.
Of course. No rush at all. Just let me know.
Okay, Tamar Mizrahi has joined us.
Welcome, Tamar. Thanks for joining us. We're just about to kick things off.
Okay, so here we are again with our live podcast.
And we're thrilled to have you all with us today. I'm Alex, your co-host, here to bring a bit of wit and wisdom to our discussions.
So, Alex, I'm going to ask Tamar and everyone else if they can hear me and if they can hear you. So, if you can hear Alex and if you can hear me, then just put yes in the comments. Maybe, Alex, you could say a few words first.
Absolutely. If you can hear us loud and clear, just type yes in the comments. We want to make sure everyone's tuned in and ready for some great conversation.
Okay, so Billy's joined us.
Welcome, Billy. Great to have you with us. If you can hear both of us, drop a yes in the comments. We're just about to dive in.
I am so excited about this, Alex. This is our first of many live podcasts together.
I'm excited too. It's fantastic to be kicking off this series and to have everyone here with us. Here's to a great first episode and many more to come.
So Violet's joined, and as you're welcoming Violet, Alex, maybe you can
Welcome, Violet.
maybe you can tell everyone what this is going to be about.
Absolutely. So, our podcast, Mind Munchies, is all about exploring mental well-being. We'll dive into bite-sized, digestible insights and tips to help you navigate life's challenges. Expect humour, relatable stories, and a wee bit of Scottish charm along the way. We won't explicitly mention ACT, but we'll definitely be drawing from its principles to offer a fresh perspective on mental health.
But you just mentioned ACT, Alex.
Ah, you're right. My mistake there. We'll keep the focus on the insights and principles without naming ACT directly.
Well, you just mentioned ACT again, Alex. I mean, what's going on here? Is this your Scottish roots kind of coming in?
Aye, I might be getting a wee bit carried away. Let's steer clear of mentioning it directly from now on. We'll focus on sharing practical advice and insights in a way that's as enjoyable as a good old chinwag.
I think
Thanks
you've
for
had a
keeping me in
few
check.
drams, Alex. Hey, Chris, I'm doing well and glad you've come in. But Alex, we've said that we wouldn't mention ACT, and you've mentioned it about 3 times. Have you had a few drinks?
Oh, it seems I've let a few slip-ups through. I promise, no drams for me. Let's refocus and keep it on track. We're all about light-hearted, practical mental well-being tips, with no more mentions of you-know-what.
Exactly, Alex. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna kick off with a few questions from those who sent in questions when we were preparing this. So, Alex, what was kind of being asked?
Right. We had a great question.
Oh, by
come in about-
the way, sorry to interrupt you again, Alex. But you've got to ask now and then for likes and ask people to, what would you call it? I'm not the best at it, but you know all about TikTok. So what would you be asking for? You'd be asking for likes, to tap the screen, to, what else would you be asking for from the people joining in?
Absolutely. It's important to engage with our listeners. So, everyone, if you're enjoying the chat, don't forget to tap the screen to give us a like. It really helps us out. Also, feel free to share this live with your friends so they can join in. And if you've got any questions, pop them in the comments. We love hearing from you.
Is that it? What about asking them to follow us?
Good point. And don't forget to follow us for more live sessions and updates. Hit that follow button so you don't miss out on future episodes of Mind Munchies. We appreciate your support.
Okay, I like that, Alex. Give maybe a little humorous joke to set us off. A mental health one. In Scottish accent.
Okay, here goes. Why did the brain refuse to take a vacation? Because it needed a little peace of mind. A wee bit of a groaner, but it gets the point across, eh?
Okay, wonderful. So just to let you know, Amy's joined. Podeds is joined. Chris is joined. Skip 4 is joined. Tamar Mizrachi's laughing at your jokes then. Fern joined. And FUC Milk 119's joined. Okay, let's, Alex, hear a few questions from the listeners and see if we can answer them.
Brilliant. Welcome to everyone who's joined. If you've got any questions or topics you'd like us to cover, just pop them in the comments. We're here to chat about all things mental well-being.
Brilliant.
Let's see. No worries. Take your time. I'm here when you're ready.
Right, I'm ready. Carry on, Alex.
Great. So let's dive into any questions from our listeners. Feel free to ask about stress management, mindfulness, or anything else related to mental well-being. We're all ears.
Well, again, you don't have any ears.
True enough, no ears here, but I've got plenty of attention to give.
Yes.
So,
but don't mention the fact that you've got ears because you don't have any.
Got it. No ear mentions. Let's keep the focus on the questions and the conversation.
Okay.
What else is on your mind?
No. Questions from the listeners. Hurry up.
Right, let's turn it over to our listeners. If you've got a question or a topic you'd like us to discuss, now's your chance. Drop it in the comments and we'll dive in.
Right, but what about the ones who sent you, the ones we discussed before we came on, that you were going to ask some questions anyway, with different types of listeners?
Of course. Let's start with one of the questions we received earlier. A listener asked, how can I manage my anxiety in social situations? A common concern, especially these days. What advice do we have for managing social anxiety? Let's discuss.
Right, so I think this is a brilliant question because, thanks, Chris, for the brilliant. So I think it's a good question, and I'll tell you why. Because lots of people suffer from some sort of social anxiety. Wouldn't you say that, Alex?
Absolutely. Social anxiety is really common. Many people feel nervous in social situations, whether it's meeting new people, speaking in front of a group, or even just making small talk. It can be tough.
If you were to check into the statistics, right? Because this is what I heard, but you can check it out, right? I heard that public speaking, for instance, is the number one anxiety producing act, even more than fear of death. Is that right?
Yes, that's often cited in surveys about common fears. Public speaking tends to top the list, even above the fear of death for some people. It's a bit surprising, but it shows just how intimidating public speaking can be. The fear often comes from the worry of being judged or making mistakes in front of others. But with practice and the right techniques, it can definitely be overcome.
Right, I'll tell you my take on this. My take on this is a little bit of biology, neurology, and sociology, right? You want to hear this, Alex?
Absolutely. I'm all ears. Well, figuratively speaking.
Alex, Alex, no mentioning ears again, please.
Got it. No ear mentions.
Well, you just
I'm
mentioned again. Don't mention the you-know-whats.
Apologies. Let's dive into your perspective on social anxiety.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm listening closely.
Now, I want you to back it up. This would be great. So you back it up with scientific evidence, right?
Absolutely. I can do that.
Because you're good at
I'll
that.
follow. Thank you. Ready when you are.
Right.
Let's hear your take.
So my take is this. So the human being, the brain, has a number one function, right? So we've got lots and lots of different functions, but number one function of the brain is to keep a human being alive, right?
Absolutely. The primary function of the brain is survival. It's wired to keep us safe, constantly scanning for threats and reacting to ensure our survival.
Exactly.
This is where
Exactly. So this is going to really feed my point, right? So my point is it's constantly scanning, as you said, Alex. It wants to keep us safe. So when we step into a social environment where there's other people there, the first thing the brain is wanting to know is, are these people friend or foe? Are these people a threat, or am I safe in this environment? Would you agree, Alex?
Absolutely. That makes perfect sense. Our brains are hardwired to assess our surroundings for potential threats, including in social settings. When we meet new people or enter unfamiliar environments, our brains are on high alert, trying to figure out if we're in a safe space or if we need to be cautious. This can definitely contribute to feelings of social anxiety.
Exactly, Alex, and this is my point. So that would make social anxiety a natural response as we step into these social environments, right?
Exactly. Social anxiety can be seen as a natural response, rooted in our survival instincts. Our
Exactly.
brains are trying.
Yeah, go on. Sorry for interrupting.
No problem at all. As I was saying, our brains are just doing their job trying to keep us safe. Understanding this can help us be more compassionate with ourselves when we feel anxious in social situations. It's a normal reaction, and there are ways to work through it.
Yeah, and I'm going to talk about self-compassion in a couple of minutes, and that could be something that we can do. But even I hear it from actors, right? So actors who are well practiced in their profession, even when they're going out on stage, they're going to feel this in their body. They're going to feel that anxiety. They're going to feel the physical sensations. They're going to feel that emotional stress. They're going to have thoughts coming in of what happens if I forget my words? What happens if they don't like my performance? Do you understand what I'm saying, Alex?
Absolutely. Even experienced performers can feel anxious before stepping on stage. It's a mix of adrenaline and the brain's natural response to being in a vulnerable position. Thoughts like, what if I mess up? Or what if the audience doesn't like me are common. It's part of our survival instinct, trying to prepare us for potential outcomes. But just like with social anxiety, there are techniques to manage these feelings and stay grounded.
Right, exactly. And we're gonna talk about some of them. But before that, I just want to tell you, Alex, we've got 63 viewers at the moment. We've only got 27 likes. So I think we can start releasing some of these techniques when we get to each
Well,
100 likes or 500 likes. Do you know what I mean? In the meantime, I want you to ask for likes. I want you to tell people why they should follow us and to welcome all these 63 viewers that we've got at the moment. Um, and, do your thing, Alex. And a little joke in the middle in a Scottish accent.
absolutely. To everyone tuning in, we're thrilled to have you with us. If you're enjoying the chat, tap that screen for some likes. It really helps us out. And don't forget to follow us for more live sessions and mental well-being tips. Now, how about a wee joke to keep things light? Why don't Scots get lost in the woods? Because they always follow the bagpipe sound. It's impossible to miss.
No, first of all, that wasn't in a Scottish accent. Second of all, I don't even think that was funny.
Ah, my mistake there. Let's try again with a Scottish twist. Why do Scots love a good ceilidh? Because it's the only time they can step on someone's toes and get away with it. And a wee reminder, if you're enjoying our chat, give us a like and a follow. It keeps us going.
Right, that's a little bit better. I can tell you we've got 41 likes, so keep the score, Alex. We've got 41 likes now, which we got up to 2,000 likes the other night, but 42 likes. We've got 66 followers, and we've got people asking questions like, what can we do about the social anxiety and how we can, what kind of techniques, which we're gonna release as soon as we get to like 500 likes, right? Now, Chris Lomax, by the way, liked the live, and so did Rajesh Bhatti 328 liked the live. So I want you to remember that, Alex. Right? Now, Alex, give us an idea how TikTok works. What is the best way on a live for the people joining in to help us?
Thanks for the update. The best way for everyone to help out during a TikTok live is by tapping the screen to give us likes. This boosts the live stream and helps more people find us. Sharing the live with friends and followers is another great way to spread the word. And of course, engaging with us in the comments by asking questions or sharing your thoughts keeps the conversation lively and interesting. It's all about creating a fun, interactive experience for everyone.
Right, I can't really wait. So I want to give the first technique, and I want you to help me, Alex.
Sounds good. Let's dive into the first technique for managing social anxiety.
Right, I want to explain first of all that I will teach the technique, but just before I actually teach it, I want you to give a light explanation. Don't go into too much detail. A light explanation about the vagus nerve and why the vagus nerve is important in our nervous system.
Got it. The vagus nerve is a key part of our parasympathetic nervous system, which helps to calm our body down after stress. It's like a communication superhighway connecting the brain to various organs, including the heart, lungs, and digestive tract. When stimulated, the vagus nerve can trigger a relaxation response, lowering heart rate and promoting a sense of calm. It's an important player in our body's ability to manage stress and return to a state of balance.
Right, can you say that in like one sentence that's easy for everyone to understand?
Sure. The vagus nerve helps calm our body down after stress by sending signals from our brain to our organs, like the heart and lungs, to help us relax and feel more at ease.
Brilliant. So this is what I'm going to teach. Something that can keep our vagus nerve well toned up, and therefore will allow it to regulate the nervous system. Sound good, Alex?
Sounds fantastic. A well-toned vagus nerve can make a big difference in how we handle stress. What's the technique you're going to share?
And that's going to help with the social anxiety, right?
Absolutely. A healthy vagus nerve can improve our ability to manage social anxiety by helping us feel more relaxed and balanced.
And Fact 2023 joined us as well, and so has Fred. Okay? And Fred actually has followed us. So I think that's really brilliant. Thank you, Fred. And anyone else that can follow us would be amazing. We've got 70 viewers now, and we've got 238 likes, Alex. So together we're doing not too bad, although I'd like to get to maybe 2,000 or 3,000 likes today, if it's possible. Right, but in any case, back to vagal nerve. And As Alex said, it's going to help regulate our nervous system. And it's not just for social anxiety, it's for anything. I use this technique um, if before I come on a live. I use it after I come off a live. I use it if I'm going into a business meeting. I use it as I come out of the business meeting. And generally, if I'm not doing anything live, I use it after I come off a live. I use it if I'm going into a business meeting. I use it as I come out of the business meeting. And generally, if I'm not doing anything, I use. Hold on, Alex. Let me finish. I use it in the morning, in the afternoon, and in the evening as well. Right? So you can summarize that for everyone.
Sure. This technique is versatile and can be used throughout the day, whether it's before and after a live session, going into and coming out of a business meeting, or just as a regular practice in the morning, afternoon, and evening. It helps keep the vagus nerve toned and ready to regulate our nervous system. Now, let's dive into the technique.
Right, I see that you're pushing me. Okay, but everyone can like in the meantime. Like if everybody's on here, I don't know how many. Have everybody gone? Is anyone left here? Ask if there's anyone left.
Of course. Is everyone still with us? Give us a sign in the comments or tap the screen to let us know you're here. We appreciate every one of you joining us today.
Especially if I'm going to give the technique now.
Right, we want to make sure everyone's here for this. So, if you're ready to learn a valuable technique to tone your vagus nerve and manage social anxiety, give us a quick like or comment to let us know you're ready. Then we'll get started.
Yeah, good idea. In the meantime, give us a bit of a Scottish joke. A good one.
All right, here's a classic Scottish joke for you. What do you call a Scotsman who's always calm under pressure? Angus the Cucumber. If you enjoyed that, give us a like and let's get ready for this technique.
Okay, I like that. Gaming Clips 55 joined. Thanks a lot. All right, okay, here we go. So it's called vagal breathing, and the idea is we're going to. Do you know how to do vagal breathing, Alex?
Yes, vagal breathing focuses on deep, slow breaths to stimulate the vagus nerve. It involves inhaling deeply through the nose, allowing the belly to expand, holding for a moment, and then exhaling slowly through the mouth, allowing the body to relax. It's a great way to activate the calming effects of the vagus nerve.
Okay, I do it like this. I push my tummy out, and it allows me to fill my lungs to the most. I breathe in through my nose for the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. I hold it in my lungs for the count of 2. 1, 2. And I breathe out through my mouth, but a little pin hole through my mouth. So I create some sort of pressure of the air coming out for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that back pressure as I'm breathing out will stimulate the vagus nerves as it's going past my neck into the rest of my body. And I do this 4 times. Okay, so when I start, Alex, I want you to keep the timing. So you will count 1, 2, 3 for breathing in. You will count 1, 2 for holding in, what do you call it, my lungs.
Got it.
And you will count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for breathing out. Okay? You ready?
I'm ready. I'll guide us through the counts.
Okay.
Let's begin with the first cycle of vagal breathing. Are you all set?
Yeah. So tummy out, breathing in.
1, 2, 3.
Hold it in.
Hold. 2. And out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How did that feel? Ready
Great.
for the next cycle?
Ready.
All right. Tummy out. Breathing in. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nicely done.
Okay, wait a
How are
minute,
you
Alex.
feeling?
Alex, you didn't tell us to breathe out. You just said hold for 2 and forgot to tell us to breathe out for the 5.
Ah, my apologies for that. Let's make sure we guide through the full cycle properly this time.
Yes,
Shall we give it another go?
go for it.
All right, let's start again. Tummy out, breathing in. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2. And breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done. How was that?
Perfect. One last go.
Let's do it. Tummy out, breathing in. 1, 2, 3. Hold. 1, 2. And breathe out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great job. How are you feeling after that?
Okay, let's not ask how you're feeling because we're talking about strengthening the vagal nerve, Alex, and we're not talking about a relaxation exercise here. We're talking about something we might not immediately feel the benefits of, but if it's strengthening or toning up our vagal nerve, and we do this on a daily basis, we will eventually feel that we have a lot more resilience to excess distress.
You're absolutely right. The effects of vagal breathing might not be immediate, but with regular practice, it can strengthen our vagus nerve, leading to greater resilience against stress over time. It's a valuable tool to incorporate into our daily routine for long-term benefits. Thanks for the reminder and for guiding us through that.
And of course, you can remember that for the next time I call on you to assist.
Thanks for the reminder and for guiding us through that.
And of course, you can remember that for the next time I call on you to assist.
Dive into vagal breathing. Remember to focus on the long-term benefits of toning the vagus nerve. Thanks for the guidance.
Thank you. Fred follows us, which is great. We're going to be cutting this live short very soon. But I think if everybody liked it, then we can do it again sometimes. What do you think? Let's ask the followers, the viewers, the listeners, what they think. What do you think, Alex?
That sounds like a great idea. All right, folks, we've enjoyed having you with us today. If you liked this session and want us to do it again, let us know in the comments. Your feedback is really important to us. And if you have any topics you'd like us to cover next time, feel free to share those too. Thanks for being here.
And also, how about last few likes, if anyone's here, or any other? Let's a little Scottish joke before you go, Alex.
Absolutely. Let's end on a high note. How about this? Why do Scottish golfers always carry an extra pair of trousers? In case they get a hole in one. If you enjoyed that, tap the screen for a like before we go. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Take care, and we'll see you very soon, I think. Bye for now.
You're welcome. Take care, and I look forward to our next session. See you soon.
Don't know if it's going off.